2024 was a disastrous year for Gambia.
Disastrous.
Disastrous year for Gambia.
Wow.
Thinking back, my heart bleeds with disappointment. But I do think that there is hope. Henceforth, Gambians should start to reflect what kind of society they want for themselves and for our children and for posterity. So it calls for sober reflection. It calls for serious action. Pour ñu end the maladministration the Gambia to go through. We are in a terrible state of affairs. Bo xamne, the little resources we have in this country are put to unnecessary waste and not being put to work for the Gambian people. Yes, Gambia is a very peaceful society. And I also thank President Barrow and his government for ensuring that we remain a peaceful society. Because munon na gena nyanga. We know under the current constitution, he still has draconian powers, which he uses sometimes. We have seen him use them sometimes, to our disappointment.
Yes.
But we also do acknowledge Monday, personally, I don't think he is that kind of a person who would unnecessarily or excessively use draconian powers yoo xam ne dinañu take to the recent past of the Jammeh era nga xam ne human rights violations were almost endemic.
Yeah.
So in that regard, I think, thank God, Gambia has remained a peaceful society. But if we continue in this trend of excessive waste, this trend of considering those at the top, forgetting those in the middle and below, if we try to enrich those in political power and we forget the masses, we are calling for disaster. We are calling for trouble. It is about time we stop this nonsense and know that power belongs to the people.
Yeah.
The government is there to work for the people and not to work for themselves. If they don't do that, Gambians will show them. And come 2026, we will show our anger. We will show that we do not appreciate being forgotten. We do not appreciate being disregarded. We do not appreciate not being considered in serious policy considerations. When I say this, the attack dogs would come after me to say Essa is angry. Ay kotobi dafa mer. Yefi halis regla dewa. Of course.
About what?
Of course dina mer.
Yeah.
Fatu meruma de ngir awma dépasse. Sante Yalla.
Yeah.
Meruma ngir munuma tukki. Meruma ngir munuma am medical care for myself or for my immediate family. Meruma ne I cannot get by. I don't have to go and lahu fena pour sacha Wi-Fi in it pour muna am internet. I'm not doing that. Tahawuma along the streets har bro bu eximala ye bro nakam gej nañu gisee wa jëndal ma coffee. I nekuma in that situation. Santa Yalla alhamdulillah. Call me whatever names you want. But I think I am a successful lawyer by any standard. I think I am one of the few people in the world who liggéey at the highest level on the case involving 8 presidents.
Yeah.
One of the few people in the world to have ever done that. So meruma ngir my situation in life is not good.
Danga mer pour lan?
dama mer simply because when I look around,
Yeah.
everybody is sad.
Yeah.
Nobody can afford medical care in this country. Well, in the first place, it has to be available. You'd be lucky if it is available.
Yeah.
And then, even where it is available, it's probably not affordable to most of the people. Aren't Gambians entitled to good health care?
We are.
Well, our president tells us that the hospitals in Gambia are better than the hospitals abroad. Is that true? Since bi mu nekkee président mus naa dugg moom ak njabootam mus nañoo dugga in Gambian hospitals. Of course, a day like today, customarily, the first lady would go to the hospital to deliver New Year babies. That's the closest they've been to the hospital. That's the closest they've been to the hospital. Ndax du ñuy gis nit ñi tëdda foofu di dee ci biti. Ndax du ñuy gis ne ñeena ñi sax to deal with them. Gloves are not even available. The hospital being next to State House, ndox sax amu ko. Garab sax amu ko. The most they can give you is paracetamol. The rest you have to go fend for yourself. We have a broken healthcare system. The hospitals are a death trap. Yow soo ñu buggee gëmloo ne those hospitals are better than the hospitals in the West kan nga bugg a nax